How's it going, everybody? Happy Thanksgiving. There's a lot to be thankful for today. At the break of dawn, I'm now fully aware if all the prisoners were released, but I'm seeing some of these prisoners getting released. So, it looks like they saved themselves the humiliation of total annihilation. The Hamas and the Palestinians get to have their state now. Oh man, all these YouTubers and all these I guess you can call them like losers who just want to see people die, and because they can't be proven that they, have this sadistic nature inside of them, they hide behind the flawed cause of false, concern and this and that, and we kind of knew like from the get go that these people don't care about them. They don't want to donate like a significant amount of their money that they've earned talking about these conflicts to these people, right? So like percentage wise, let's say somebody makes like I don't know a couple mil in a year, like one of the top YouTubers, like Hassan, like a couple mil. I'll give you some of them shekels. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. No, it's over, man. The money tree is gone. And it's kind of funny how you see how angry Hassan has gotten and how he had to take it out on his little dog. Well, his dog's actually probably kind of old and shit. But you know what I mean? It's just this helpless animal that he's trying to bring it back and be like, "Hey, I'm spot train." So, I was watching my dog so that she could stay in this one spot for hours on end. And I was trying to make a follow up video. And maybe I commented about this on one of my previous videos. I don't know because I just don't feel as if me adding to the hysteria is gonna make things better or worse. I'll just do it for the entertainment factor. So people were recording the live stream that he did, and they noticed that the dog, for hours on end, would just sit in that one spot, and then they would dig up older clips about how he abuses dogs, his dog, other people's dogs, talks about how he has a shock collar. It's you don't need to go into all that trouble. Yeah, if you want to make an ironclad court case where you can prove beyond the reasonable doubt that he uses a shock collar on his dog, yeah, that's the way you go about it. But we're not in the court of law. We're in the court of public opinion. And what is the opinion of everybody? Even Pokimane and the other Muslim terrorist supporting retard YouTubers are cutting ties. It's the money is gone, dog. Okay, what are you gonna be crying about now? You can't be crying about some bullshit victim mentality of Muslims are so oppressed. We are so hurt all around the world. You're 2 billion, dude. 2 billion. And of those 2 billion, how many of you fucking idiots are inbred and retarded and rape kids? What is it on the daily basis? And this is why we got to start talking about rape, the R word. No, fuck it, call it rape, man. Every fucking day, because it's that kind of mentality that these animals have to just gloss over, and they're just it's personal information. We don't want to divulge in it. Yeah, for that much is true. But when we're talking about random people going up to little girls going into elementary schools and shit, and they pray at mosques, dog, or gurdwaras, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Running up in your country and shit. Yo, I saw this one commercial on Mimology. He's famous. Everybody knows. You don't need me to tell you about him, right? 101. And so Packy telling you to take the British flags down. It's about time to take them down. Oh, the dirty ass fucking retard, man. Yo, kids are getting raped by gangs of men, scores of men. I saw this one video of some like girl getting like dragged into like a kebab shop. Some fucking packies come out. And they're like, "Nah, she wanted to come in here. She's our property now." It's like, yeah, fucking hell, man. And like this is like one of those things where you realize that we should be thankful for this. And let me elaborate, because this is gonna sound like a little crazy, right? So I was watching this one video of this girl, and she was filming herself in the back of a taxi, and this taxi cab driver, was telling about like how common and how easy it is for him to rape her and shit, right? Just like that, just like that, and it's just like people are gonna pretend like this is an isolated incident and this is not how the culture thinks. Nah, dog, this is how they think, and it's free reign for us. Because guess what? All the times that people held the morality against you in specificity, just you, while giving a free pass to pretty much everybody else, it's over. Like I was watching this interview, not a podcast from Joe Rogan, right? And Asmongold, dude, this is what happens. You've awakened this guy, and there's no more bullshit to be had, you know? Excuse me. And he's watching Joe Rogan like crying over ICE agents taking parents away from in front of their kids and this and that. I'm like, dude, this is that kind of sympathy card that the older generations pull over your eyes, the wool over your eyes, if you will, to like hide what they're really all about. Like Bill Burr, now Joe Rogan, these guys are getting dirty ass money, man. And it's more than woefully apparent that they're willing to not only put the lives of their own children in danger, but everybody else's. Because this is the truth that we now have to understand, and we have to be thankful for. Because by exposing us to the truth of their culture, Sikhism, Islam, whatever the fuck else you want to like throw in there, right? I can only comment on those two because my own personal experience with them and my proximity to them. Like there's a thing where I just can't escape these fucking idiots, and that they want to rape people in my religion, my culture, whatever, and they've been doing that for basically, hundreds of years. And now, like, this is the end result. You have, like, people who can't tell the difference between a Pakistani and an Indian. And, like, why should I either? And I'll just wear lipstick and nail polish, and everyone can tell the difference between me and them. Yo, check this shit out. Yo, I'm a little bit rusty, but, like, yo, I can counter the ulti that he's gonna throw out. Yo, check it. Oh, shit. No damage for me. I bet a lot of you out there be like, well, it's not even tempered. Why should I care? Whatever, man. So, like, we gotta be grateful for that. Thankful. Because the plot is lost. Like, the older generations, for years, have been telling us what is right and what is wrong. And now you see, right in front of your face, what the fuck is up? There is no right and wrong. There is, how much money are you gonna get for saying this thing? And then how many people are going to believe the shit that's coming out of your mouth? That's it. There's no right or wrong. It's about you lying to everybody. Joe Rogan, all these like ICE agents are bad. Oh, all these motherfuckers. They're getting paid money. Okay? I don't know what it is. Their drug habits, like the TRTs are not working anymore. Like, his dick is shriveling the fuck up. Everybody's lives are in danger because motherfuckers like this cannot differentiate between actual immigrants. My parents are actual immigrants. But like, where's their fucking, red carpet? Where's their fucking, special treatment? Oh, they don't get any. No, they gotta pay into a system that keeps them down unless they work their asses off. Wake up like 5, 6 in the morning every day for decades. And by the time they're like, late 60s and shit, then they could retire. You understand? Late 60s. Not 65. No, not 65. Alright? And what about these refugees, these rapefugees? What do they get? Welfare. Accommodations. Nice accommodations. We've seen the houses that they're living up in. They got PlayStation 5s up in there. I only got a PlayStation 5 on the holidays because Justin Trudeau was so desperate to be re-elected. He got rid of the taxes. It's just like, yeah, vote liberal. And then it was just like, fuck it. let's make Trump the bad guy and then use some like non-Canadian. Like he's not even Canadian. I just found out Carney's a British citizen. Like how the fuck does that work? Like can you imagine a non-American citizen being the president of America? That's our situation over here in Canada. But you know what? I'm grateful for it because, all right, like I said before, like manhood is transient. It does not exist with these fucking bitches, man. Like everyone's trying to run defense for Hassan. There's this guy named Ludwig. God damn. Is he actually German? Because if he is, that would make a lot of sense in the way that like how Germany got so fucking cucked out and how they're willing to like bend over backwards and take it in the ass. This guy's defending Hassan over this fucking shit, and I'm like, ugh, man, these guys who are financially invested in each other and stuff. But like, this is the end of his thing. Like, there's nothing to be salvaged from anything he has to say now. It's like, if he says something, it's, oh, that guy who likes to beat his dog and like, like pro-terrorist and like, pedophilic and like, just a fucking scumbag all around. Like, what does he have? Like, why should I listen to his stupid ass fucking opinion or the opinion of his fucking retard ass? Like, people call them orbiters. You know what I call them? Bitches. You know what I mean? You're gonna fucking bitch for fucking Hassan. You you want to be his bitch? All right, bitch. What is that? Pokimane the bitch? You're saying like, I'm not angry at Hassan. I have to restructure and fire my employees. You guys are so pathetic, man. And like the worst part about it is, what the fuck are you motherfuckers are gonna be talking about now? That's right. Palestine is free. That's right. You got what you wanted. Palestine is free. On the other side of that gigantic ass wall, Israel's probably going to build. all to yourself, my guy. All to yourself. And you know what would be hilarious? If Trump helped them make a wall. So there's like Israel and there's this gigantic ass wall. Oh man. And then like, you see the Palestinians living on the other side. They got like, whatever, right? And then they're trying to exchange their currency because it's like they got their own currency now. It's like we're less than nothing. Honestly, the Palestinians were better off, using Israeli currency than they were fucking Palestinian rape dollars. Yo, happy Thanksgiving, motherfuckers! Oh. I had to bring it up. I had to bring it up because, it was like one of the best news for me because I'm always trying to like, talk about, things worldwide, this, that. But then I kind of forget, where do you come from? What is your background? What is your culture? Oh man, the end of refugees. The end of refugees, the end of chain migrations, the end of it all. Like people leaving this match of mine mid hunt because they kept carting. I think we had like one cart left to be honest. So like probably the host just kicked everybody, myself included. Just like, oh fuck all you guys. Or like yeah, it's over, and I'm so thankful and grateful for it because these guys have been cut off from their supply line. No more reinforcements, no more embellishment of their foolish and, basically demonic behavior. There's no other way to phrase it. Like if you want to come in a country and attack a little kid that you've never you have no connection to, like you're a fucking demon. you're like, one of those people that we're all thankful for because we are now exposed to the idea that life is as special as people make it out to be. And the people who made life out to be special, whatever, like we're all equals in this, they were profiteering off slave labor the entire time. Like we just gotta stop listening to these types of animals. Like they want to exploit us, they have exploited us, and they're trying to exploit as many people as humanly possible before they fucking, die. And what's the end result of that? Well, you lost, right? You're trying to like hold on to your narratives and shit. Like I got this commercial, this ad on my Instagram, right? And it was talking about how adults were into Lego, You know what I did? Like, yo, I just like left a comment, like, grow up, get a real hobby, play video games and shit. And then I don't get those ads anymore. They're like, yo, this guy's completely against our, new rebranding of Legos for adults and shit. Legos for adults. Yeah, that's where we're at right now. And you think that's the worst part? Yo, man. Um, we're dealing with like possibly the greatest and most hilarious like time of our lives. The whole time we were shaming guys, right? And rightfully so. You know, we call them incels, call them this, call them that, dude. What's wrong with you? But now they can get their girlfriends off the T app. Happy Thanksgiving!